Hello, everyone. Whoop. Hide that. I hope
Where are we
everyone's
going? What are
doing
we
well
hiding?
today.
Oh!
My thingy. Go away. Go away, pink bar. No! There we go.
Why is it there? What is
It's
this?
just being annoying. It's the throwing.
The seams are showing.
No, no! My seams! I hope everyone's doing well today.
I am doing good.
Yeah.
I was just telling you about this this is my first daylight savings stream.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a bit later for you.
So it's very different for me. I have because everyone else goes back an hour, I do not.
Yes, you stay.
My time. And so
this is the last year of that though.
Yeah, and then we'll see what time zone we decide that we're gonna be in, because apparently there's like bills going through on we want to be special, so I don't know how it works. But yeah, so I do not have. Yeah, they actually passed the bill stopping daylight savings. So in 2023 we'll be changing our clocks for the last time, hopefully.
I really hope so.
Except me, because I was never changing my clocks.
I hope that it lands on us being the same still, because it's close enough. Like, it's a little silly.
But it was really difficult just because I wake up at 5:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to wake up, and I was trying behind the scenes trying to log into our Twitch this morning to make markers for TikTok, because I'm the one that posts that I didn't post the TikToks.
Yeah.
And I didn't today because I couldn't log into our Twitch.
You just need to message me.
It was 4 a.m. for you.
Well, yeah, but then you just, I
would feel bad. So I didn't.
For all you know, I might roll over or go to the bathroom. Just shoot me a message and I'll
Okay.
I'll send it as soon as
I didn't do the TikTok today because I was locked out. But yeah, so that's been my life of just it's now I fully cooked. I was very much fully cooking dinner. Took me an hour and a half, taking my time instead of the rapid rush of just throw it in the pan, just throw it, just gotta get to the stream.
Yeah,
so that's been nice and relaxing.
Yeah, you got to rest a bit after work instead of just the 15 minutes of that I have. Yeah. So it's been very nice and relaxing. The one thing is that, again, I wake up at 5:45. So us streaming until 10 will be a new challenge in my life. But okay, I will totally start talking about this as you're streaming, because it's a very long story. But so announcements before we begin. Everyone check out the check out our schedule in our Discord Discord and our Twitter if you want to see what we're streaming this week. It's going to be a little bit different. We're not doing dwarfs this week just because I'm going to the dentist. So the very scary dentist.
Very scary dentist. So we will not. So we're not going to be doing that this week. However, you'll be able to see the other side of Operation Tango later this week.
This time I will be the hacker and Timber will be the agent on the field.
So you'll be able to see the other side of it.
Yeah, last time you saw everything that Reed was doing.
And I was the agent, so then you're going to see the hacker next time.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And then I'm streaming Bug Snacks tomorrow.
Yes, I love Bug Snacks.
I'm excited for it. I recommend it. It's a very underrated game. And then Timber's doing more Dead Space. Hopefully with all the power outages coming back, they will be able to do that. And then live stream. The art live stream is later this week. So just check out our schedule in our Discord and Twitter and you'll be able to see what's happening. This is our second month. We're just hitting the second month of affiliate. So anyone that is planning on subscribing or would like to subscribe or has subscribed, make sure that you have connected your Discord and your Twitch if you so wish to. It's super easy. You just go into the connections tab of your Discord, and you can now, it'll automatically update you to subscribers, so you'll be able to see our special subscriber section. And
that'll also help you out if you're in any other streamer's chat. They most likely have their Discord connected.
Yes, it's super easy. That's how I got into, like, it's so much easier than just doing the manual process. But do that, because then you'll be able to see our secret Discord. And I will actually be posting something just kind of sweet and small. It's not, I don't want to like overhype it, but just a little thing this weekend to just say thank you to everyone that has chosen to support us in that way.
Yeah.
Obviously that is not the forbidden Discord. Obviously that is not the only way that you can support us. Just showing up and showing your smiling faces in non-face cam chat.
Yes.
Definitely helps too.
Okay.
And we appreciate everyone here.
There's one thing I need to do because I know that it was bugging on a few different things. So I'm gonna do it here and now. You're gonna brace for a second, Reed. You ready?
I'm braced. I'm braced.
Okay. Make sure it's connected properly just to be triple sure. Twitch connected. There we go. Okay.
Or are you just doing that in the background?
Yep. Hey! Oh god! So many things.
It works.
I got it. It's working. Remove the sour powder from a gummy worm and replace it with cheese dust. Oh, that sounds cursed.
I don't really like the sour, so maybe cheese dust is the way to go.
I don't think so. All right.
And then finally, remember that my personal YouTube, I am posting Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm actually really excited because I went back today and Co-Open, which came out on Thursday, I thought it was completed. It is not.
It looked like it had a bunch of there's secrets or like little places you can replay. I noticed there was dialogue about like what items you grabbed.
Yeah, so I went back through and I am now not re-recording, but I'm recording more based off of that save to show even more. And so I am very excited for everyone to see that. But yeah, so check it out Tuesdays and Thursdays. It'll be coming out at some point. I think tomorrow is Planet Zoo. So.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I have to like sit there because I'm like planning like a month in advance. So I'm just like, what is tomorrow? I think it's Planet Zoo.
Right.
Yeah, so I think with that, do you want to start playing the game?
Yeah.
Or just like chatter?
Let's get into it. Okay. Make sure that got transferred correctly. Yep, cool. All right. So we are dropping back into the cult. Let's see. The blood moon rises. Seasons change in the lands of the old faith. Celebrate the rise of the blood moon with a special event. Limited time blood moon ritual to summon the spirits of the dead for 3 days. Find the ghosts of fallen followers and grant them amnesty from this world. And collect horrifying new follower skins and decorations. All right. Durnhold! We have a quest from Durnhold already. A cold wind blows, the dead are near, I hear them whispering. Perform a blood moon ritual so we might see their restless spirits.
Ooh.
Why? Why does it do this? I have to do this every time because it just doesn't want to work.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least you know it's connected for now.
For now. There we go. All right. So we have a bunch of quests. We have to do the blood moon ritual. Let's go do that right away. I want to get right into that stuff.
Yeah, I want to see. Don't you get new followers for it? Or you can
Rituals.
unlock new followers?
I'm guessing, yeah. I haven't really seen Blood Moon Ritual. Limited time, cost 20 pumpkins. I have plenty of pumpkins. Let's go. All of our duplicate people. Oh my god. It's like a little cutscene. Ooh, okay.
No, what did it do?
The music's all different. Okay. So now we... Whoa, 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 whoa. Everything's all red. There's bees.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the music's all different.
I like the blood moon.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love the music. Extra spooky, yeah. Okay. I think let's get... Look!
What am I looking at? Oh, there's ghosts!
I collected them. Oh, we got a new form. A little crow.
Oh, its mouth is on the wrong spot.
They all are. It's fine. All of the animals have just like their, like if they have a beak or a snout, it's just on the side of their heads.
That's true.
Oh, another one. How do I... No, get out of the farm so I can actually grab you.
Just wait until it's off the farm.
Link Ganon's powers grow to the rises to the peak under the blood moon. Yes.
Ooh, you got a...
That's a cool decoration.
Scarecrow. I like that one.
I do too. The pig looking. That's so true. I wonder if we have any other ghosts wandering around. I don't see any. Like, give me so much of this, though. Thank you for the contribution to the totem. Okay, well, let's see. Let's do a sermon. Oh, I've already preached. Okay. I wasn't sure what had happened last time. No more ghosts? None that I can see.
I don't see any more.
Okay, let's head out. I wonder if any of the maps are different. Ooh. What is this?
Is Poggeth still alive?
I believe Poggeth is still alive. Anchor deep. Oh, okay. So I think I had... I think I had defeated the last boss. I can actually go and check really quick because I think you are still alive. Or at least a version of you. Timber. Werewolf. Maybe not.
Didn't
Another
you say
ghost.
I died?
You died. You died, and then I killed Supa.
Well, at least he followed me.
Yes. I don't see you. Maybe you did escape the mortal coil. You were probably eaten.
The highest of honors.
The highest of honors in this cult, yes.
Do you have the cannibalism
Yes.
thing where it like makes people happy to eat each other?
Yep. All right, here we go. New area. It's been a while since I played this, since with all the power outages and everything. Okay, let's read this. Entering the lands of the Bishop Calamar, those who do not follow the way of the old faith will be destroyed. All right. Same old, same old. It's a little like... What do you do? You're like a pufferfish or something. So yeah, I think I mentioned this in the Discord a bit, but all this weekend, starting Friday evening, thankfully after our Pathfinder campaign, there was a really bad storm.
Like right after?
Right after. So it was kind enough to not happen during Pathfinder. But we had a really terrible storm and our power went out probably around like 11 or so. And it was out until around
Sunday?
like 7 a.m. Sunday. Yeah, it was out all day Saturday. It flickered on briefly and then was out again.
His jacket changed colors.
It did. I think it's the lighting. I have a little star by me.
You said that you were able to entertain yourself, which I'm really impressed about, just because I have, like, just sat there on the couch, like, kind of dying of boredom every single time we've lost power.
Well, it was really nice in that we already did have plans to be kind of out and about most of Saturday. That's why I wasn't going to be in, like, the Saturday afternoon stream, because we'd be out at craft fairs and that sort of stuff, and I knew we'd probably be getting, like, lunch or... go to various different things. So we were out of the house most of the day, and then we picked up a card game when we were at one of the stores that we went to. So that kept us entertained for quite a few hours actually. Yeah. Well, because also what we did was, normally when you play like a card game, so the game was called Banned Words, and essentially it's like a charades guessing game where certain words are banned and you're trying to get the other person or people to guess whatever you're trying to interpret, right?
Mm-hmm.
And normally you'd probably play that like whoever gets to 10 points first or whatever, right? We played through the entire thing. Which I think I had like 40 something cards in the end. My mom had like 70 or 80, and my brother had like 30. So there was a lot of cards. We went through a big stack.
Oh my goodness.
But it was a lot of fun.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to entertain yourself.
Thank you for the contribution to the totem, Poggeth. Yeah, so it was really fun. It was really silly, and it's a pretty new card game too, because it had a reference to the pandemic in it. We were surprised.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Oh gosh. I don't know if that's getting picked up or not, but my brother has decided it's time to do some woodworking. I guess that's another thing of some trees fell around us. Trees fell / some were preemptively cut so that they didn't fall on like people or houses. So my brother took wood. So he's been messing with it. Some nighttime logging, yeah. We share a wall, so unfortunately there's not much I can do about that if that comes through.
Have a good night, Poggeth.
Have a great night, Poggeth.
Train of cheese.
Ooh, I wish. I kind of like the axe.
Are you on the first floor though?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like it's fine for the most part if you're like hammering away.
Yeah, it's not like I mean, we do have people above us, but they also have their kids that, oh God, their kids running around and stomping all over the place all the time, so a little bit of retribution.
Yeah.
He has sent many vessels like you, one after the other, they all fall. You have gotten further than most, granted. I shall enjoy watching your cult rot from the inside, a disease upon them. Oh no, they're all sick! Oh no, Durnhold! I don't feel so good. Don't try to kill Durnhold. Durnhold has become gravely ill and will die if not rested. I've been trying to keep Durnhold alive for so long. This will not stand.
Take vengeance on Durnhold.
I will have justice. Justice for Durnhold.
Well, you didn't miss much whenever your power was out. Because again, you like went out right after Pathfinder was over. And then nothing really happened on Saturday.
Just a lot of hanging out.
Internet died, but
yeah, because they're in the same state as me, so I'm surprised they also weren't like super hit with the power of troubles. But I know I saw them post about. Well, this is what I get for teasing Deer about not having power.
Yeah. I think they're in like an area where it's like the power is a lot less likely to go out, but it doesn't mean the internet is.
Yeah, because what was interesting is while we were going, all the craft stores we went to still had power. We were driving through places that didn't have power.
That's amazing.
My God. I didn't use my magic like at all, so I'm gonna use that now.
Ooh. Where I am, it's luckily that we're close enough to like some like important like big buildings that
oh yeah,
like important areas where if our internet if our power goes out, it's pretty fast to come back on. I think the longest we've had is like a 4 or 5 hour power outage.
Yeah, Namu, we had that too of we'd like look around and the places just like a street or two down from us still had power. But then we never have power. Alright, let's get Durnhold to start getting some rest. But we have some new people. We have some new cultists and new appearances. I'm gonna look around the camp first before I get this follower to see if we get any other appearances. And I'm gonna hope we don't have the Durnhold, don't hurt. Go rest. I was just gained faster. Thank you for the contribution to the totem. We're 1 away. Let's see, let's look around. Look around for any ghosts. There's one. Oh my God. That's so creepy. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. That's spooky. I love that. Okay. Someone got icked over here, probably Durnhold.
Let's just
another one.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, I see one on the right. Oh, that's so pretty.
I love it. I love it so much.
Okay. Come on. Oh, that's horrifying. Just a bunch of people, like souls grasping out of the candle. Another one over here. Spooky tree. Okay. Catch that critter. Oh, did we get... Is that technically all of the rewards?
Oh, did we get them?
I think so, because that one only popped out some faith.
Okay. Then yeah, maybe you got everything.
I just want to find like one more just to be sure. Catch some bugs and stuff while I'm at it. Bed collapsed. There it is. I have a lot of old people. We need to have some harvests.
That's a good way of putting it.
Ooh. Let's get some more of these. What am I missing?
You have to build the
And then I
smaller one,
upgrade
and then
it?
you build, yeah.
Okay, what is that? The like... Oh, God! Thank you! Oh, and thank you for the contribution. Let's go ahead and roll that and see what we get.
Follower!
Ooh,
Follower! Twitch!
wood.
Twitch!
I've never gotten the
Twitch thing.
I don't know. I've never gotten it. Okay. So I think we need to get some food. Let's have a sermon first. Get some faith from my devoted followers. Meh, meh.
Very close.
Okay. Still having the clone issue? Probably, knowing my luck. What's the
clutch?
Well, 1 second. Let's see. Day is night without getting tired. Day of rest.
That's kind of cool.
I like the day of rest.
Day. At least with my playthrough, my hardest thing is getting the faith back up sometimes instead of like work harder.
Yeah.
It's like a fast way of getting whenever they mess with you. Oh, you need to get pumpkins.
I do for another blood moon ritual. So I want... We've already done that.
Wait, what's the blood moon ritual again? Just
That's
like what
makes it a blood moon.
Oh, okay. You could ascend someone.
Well, I think do I get meat from this one? I can't remember.
Yes, I think you do.
Okay. Let's see.
I think so. If not, you can blame me.
So you're old. You're old. And you can see, do you see my duplication issue here?
Yes. I understand.
It's very unfortunate. Let's see. 25, 20, 20, 40, 30, 20, 50, 40, 50, 50. Let's
do one of the quavs.
Let's do one of the quavs.
There's 2 of them.
Goodbye, old quav. Ascend.
Goodbye.
Rest in pieces, yes. All right.
Did you?
I got bone.
No! I thought you would get me.
I think you get it from the sacrifice. Thank you for the contribution to the totem. Sorry, let's see who's... So you leveled up. Where's the beef? Yeah. Okay, wait. Here's another ghost.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. No, I'm only getting... It looks like faith now. So I think I got all of the stuff then. That's good. Yeah, hey, get back here. Can't get the stuff from his house while he's in it.
He's sleepy.
He's sleepy. I'll let him sleep because he feels icky. Okay. You need to level up. I think that's a ghost of Helix. All right. Let's see here. So we have let's do the follower raffle and let's see if it bugs out at first. Nope. Okay, cool. So if there's anyone in the chat that would like to be a follower, actually, no one does. I might have one.
What? It won't let me.
You already have someone.
They died.
So there might be a trick. You might be able to disable the permissions and then re-enable the permissions, and that might give you another shot. I'll wait for that to give you a chance.
Yeah, I'm...
Without the help of cloning.
No, thanks, I'm out. Manage access. Grant!
And then I've heard that might let you do it again if you take away the access and then re-enable the access.
It's not popping up.
It's not letting you. Do you want to refresh the stream?
Oh yeah, you're so smart.
We'll see if this works. Because I don't mind. I like our crew.
No, didn't. It's okay. We can build one of me later. For now.
Okay, I'll do this for now. Hi, it's me.
Can we build a me? Can I build a me?
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna build the next me.
So let me look at the stuff available. Oh, it's not. It doesn't show the new stuff we just unlocked.
Oh.
Oh well, I'll be on brand.
It has to be a deer.
Boom. Beautiful. Has to be a deer, have to be on brand. Thank you for the contribution to the totem again. I am a natural skeptic and heal faster when in bed rest. Mood. Ta-da! I'll set you to worship.
I claim the next follower.
See now,
I must survive.
Yes. See, this is where you see those like weird numbers in the corner, and now the thing being weird. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna wait and see if that sorts itself out, because that's usually where I've like reconnected, and that's when I get a clone. Okay. I think let's make some food, and then I'll make the new lumber stuff. Now, I don't want to make a pumpkin thing.
Because you need the pumpkins for your blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I tell you my story?
Yes, I'd love to hear your story.
Okay. So I went to our new place, like a new grocery place is Trader Joe's. It's a little bit of a drive, but we really like a lot of the food there. And so that is where I go Saturdays. Mm-hmm. If I'm not recording for YouTube, I am at Trader Joe's. So,
glorious.
We went this weekend because my boss told me about how they have like a pumpkin cold brew, and so I was like, okay, I need to go because I got the pumpkin tea. Because they have like a pumpkin tea that's just very like herby. And I was like, okay, well, I like that. So they have to have like, I want to get their cold brew. So I couldn't find it. But I was there and I wanted coffee. So I ended up getting their cold brew concentrate, and I've never gotten this before. So I didn't know like anything about it. Mm-hmm. And so I got it. And so I tried it today, and it has changed my world.
I was starting to worry you were gonna say it was like way too strong or something.
No, so it's a concentrate. So you like put it.
Oh, like, you can dilute it as much as you need.
Yeah. So you so it's like 1 to 2. So like half a cup to a cup kind of deal. And so I was able to dilute it, and I already have like a bunch of coffee stuff at home, so I had like the syrups and stuff.
Yeah.
But I made like the best like vanilla latte at home, and I was so happy.
Ooh.
And I made it super fancy. I made it like the TikTok fancy. Like
fancy.
I wish I was recording.
Oh, he died. He just dead. That's fine. You know what? Harvest. Thank you, Age, for feeding the cult.
But yeah, I like it was a very fancy drink.
It sounds fancy.
So I was able to I did that this morning, and I had like little fancy like maple like walnut scones, and so I sent you a picture this morning because I was like, look at it, look how pretty it is. So that's what was happening this morning.
That sounds good.
I was like showing it off because I was like, I'm proud of myself, and I need someone else to be proud of me.
Okay.
It doesn't count unless I get like external validation.
Ooh, cauliflower seeds.
Isn't that why we stream?
Yeah, right.
It doesn't count unless I have external validation.
Okay, I bought some seeds, so I'll plant those later. Or I'll put those in the seed pool later.
But yeah, that was what I wanted to tell you, is I was super proud of that.
Yeah, I know you showed me the picture, but you didn't tell me much about it.
I have to I don't talk to you during the day now. I'm just like, I can't talk to you anymore.
Yeah.
Because
then we end up talking too much.
Because if we talk, then I have nothing to tell you during stream, and then I have to tell you stories that you've already heard, and then you have to
pretend I haven't heard them before.
Yeah, then you have to pretend that you haven't heard them before.
Yes, please, internet, give the validation points, tally them up.
I want to you know how some streamers have a donation, a tip jar? Can we do a validation jar of just
validation jar?
Just every single time you say something, I'm I just need validation, okay? I don't need the buddies, I need validation.
Just need the you're doing a good job, buddy.
Yeah. Just I need a gold star.
Just a gold star. Oh god, I don't like this weapon.
Might be able to hook up one of those with channel points. See, that would be
just
fun.
A little good job sound effect with channel points.
Good job.
I wonder if they have the Lin-Manuel Miranda. Good job.
Good job. Oh, we should see if we could do that later. That'd be so fun. That's all I need in life is just
Oh, her bit tip jar. Yeah, those are fun. I've looked into that a bit. I might figure out how to set one up in Stream Elements.
Now that we're moving everything to Stream Elements,
yeah, I think it'll be really cute to have like a little like firefly jar or something.
Maybe when we move our overlay over, our new overlay, we'll just like revamp everything and we'll just add all the fancy stuff.
Ooh, I don't like this weapon. Oh, I don't like this weapon at all.
I really like Stream Elements. It was like one of those things where it was like I was like, I will not. And then we swapped over and I was just like, this is beautiful and I never want to use anything else.
I think the misconception was at first we thought it could only really be used with like OBS, but everything's just a browser source. It works for anything.
Yeah, so I really like it. It made everything so much prettier, so much easier to fix.
Oh my god, both of my spells are like something I have to charge up.
Oh no! If you learn something, definitely pass on any info that you got, because like you are my like source of like streamer info.
Me?
Yeah. Okay. It goes from Namu to Deer to me, and then I go, wow, that's such a good idea, Namu, and then you don't hear it because you're obviously not Deer, and so then I use it.
Well, we were just talking about I was probably coming up soon. I'm gonna help Namu with some Nightbot stuff if they need it.
Oh yeah, Nightbot is my mortal enemy, so I wish you good luck.
I figured out how to get Nightbot to obey me, so. I also turned off all the like the moderation
the
stuff. Yeah.
See, that was where it was. If I was just like, we use Cerebot. I say you as if you're the one that set it up. We use Cerebot. So like, you can have all of that turned off. I think my issue was I let Nightbot have too much power.
You gave Nightbot too much power, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust in like we don't do a stream without there being at least one person watching for moderating stuff. So we don't need Nightbot's extra. Yeah, we don't need Nightbot's extra mod stuff. Stream markers and stuff. Oh yeah. We were just talking about stream marker. Fuck this fucking squid thing. Stream markers earlier today.
Yeah. We were, because I was saying that, again, I've been learning TikTok, and this is something where, like, I downloaded it specifically because of making a UB profile. So if you interact with someone on TikTok, it's me. So,
mostly, yeah.
So I have been running the TikTok.
God damn it.
And, like, the TikTok account, and,
He's making so many people sick!
Everyone is sick.
Bastard.
Oh, that's so sad.
Man, okay. Yeah.
But, yeah, so all the, like, markers and such.
Oh, no.
All the, markers and stuff are super useful because that obviously cuts down my time in making TikTok clips. So we were like talking about it today of just like, man, I wish I need to like be more on top of the markers.
Yeah, well, the nice thing about the Nightbot. Oh, thank you for the tarot card. Let's see what we got. Receive double health when healing. Thank you so much. I need it. This weapon's not doing me any favors. I think the marker command comes just with Nightbot, so it's super easy to use. It's so much easier than trying to quickly put together a clip.
You can, in your stream manager, there's a way to just hit,
a button for marker too, yeah?
Yeah, there's just a button for marker. I might even just set it up on my stream deck of just a marker button.
Yeah.
That might be easier, but, yeah, I just forget. Or I don't know if you guys have the same issue. I don't find myself funny all the time. So it helps if other people like
see a funny moment.
And go, ha, that's funny. You know, the external validation. We can talk about this in therapy one day.
Yes. Mostly I look out for, I quickly marker like chaos moments. That's when I know it's like, okay, there's probably something here. Wood. Eh. I really wish that merchant guy had weapons instead of just spells.
Yeah,
wow.
Isn't there sometimes?
Yeah, it's kind of a mix. I really don't like this weapon. I feel so, it's just...
I'm surprised they haven't given you a new one.
I know. I would remember, oh, I said, I think this or that thing, clips would be a bonus. Yeah, yeah. Well, you already have Nightbot, so it should already have the command. And I think even in this chat, you should have access to just typing in ! marker, and it'll make a marker, which we'll be able to see on our end in the like clip editor.
So yeah, we see it in the clip editor. We did it the other day. I forget it might have been Bug Snacks or what. We were doing something, and we were like, "Ooh, that was a good idea," and so we clipped it. And now the issue is I don't remember which video it was that we clipped. I think it was Bug Snacks. I was like,
probably
because I was
find
just
it
looking
someday.
at the pod. Because we were like, oh, that's such a good idea. We should do that.
Yeah, but at least I have it set up, I believe, where anyone can set a marker, which might bite us in the ass someday, but for now, it's fine.
Until someone really, really wants to be destructive and makes 50 markers.
Yeah. I think I can probably set a bigger cooldown on it or something. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty.
Until I need to like hire someone with sugar and love to
sugar and love.
Yeah. I'm broke. But
just ply Helix with affection.
I know. I need to like bribe Helix and just being like not like the moderator, but like the marker. Like the marker. Like the person that marks. That's what I mean in life.
See, it's all just spells.
I think you just have really bad luck.
I literally, yeah, I guess. I'm so upset. Even his icon shows like weapons. He's just giving me spells.
Because he usually does give you other stuff.
Now he's just been giving me spells. Woo! Oh, that gave me fear. An axe. No, it's another hammer.
It's a hammer.
Fucking... Okay.
Sometimes you just have to accept your death. Okay?
At least it's just necromantic, so I'll get some like lifesteal from this or something. Kaborm.
So I have trouble with this dude. I'm also not good, so.
Okay.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, baby. All right. Let's return to my very sick cult. Ugh, so many people are ill. We have a bunch of people that are old, a bunch of people that are sick.
I know they just made everyone super sick. I will be back in 5 seconds.
Who's sick? Okay, you're sick. Bed rest. What do you want? Seeking shelter. Should I? Yeah, fine.
It's a little gross, so I don't know if I should like say it on stream, but
go ahead. I'm cleaning up poop.
It's actually related to that. No, so like my cat Sammy, the diabetic,
the sick boy.
Yeah, the little sick boy. He has learned, like, he's gotten enough strength back where he can use the litter box again.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't cover his poo.
Oh yeah.
And so it stinks up, and so I'm like right next to the litter box, and I'm just like, wow, now it smells like poo. So I like go and cover his poo for him.
Poor
like
baby.
A mother.
Like a mother. Instead of wiping, it's just covering.
Yeah.
It's training. I know you don't want this kind of training.
I know, right? It's fine. It's just like it's like that I could ignore it.
Oh, you.
But then I'm smelling poo for the next 3 hours, or I could just go take care of it.
Yeah. Poor baby. He's doing better now, though.
He is. We took him to the vet over the weekend, and he got all of his little shots. We got him, like, him and his sister, we got them both, like, the, heartworm, flea, whatever, the monthly thing that you do.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, they're both indoor cats, and so there's not as big of a chance of them getting, you know, sick
but there's
that way.
Still a chance.
But there's still a chance, and so we're just like, well, these are our first animals that we've had, our first little pets. So we're learning a lot. So we didn't know that you're supposed to do the like monthly heartworm stuff and like the monthly like flea stuff. We thought that was just like a dog and like outdoor cat thing. Like you don't have to worry about it unless they're outdoor. But apparently, you know, mosquitoes can still get in the house and that kind of deal.
Yeah.
So we have now committed to doing it every month.
That's good.
But yeah, I didn't know that because apparently heartworm is not curable in cats. So it's a lot bigger of a deal to treat them for heartworm every month.
Okay.
Because you can't cure it. Like with dogs, you can just, it's fine. Like you can cure them. Get rid of it, whatever.
Yeah.
You can't with cats. So, it's like a bigger deal to just be like, to remember to do that. Predicty the second. Okay, I'm gonna choose my form. I want the dragon form.
The dragon?
Yeah, you had the
this
spooky.
one?
Yeah.
There's also this one.
No, I want the dragon.
Okay.
And then I want to change my color to purple.
Which purple? There's a lot of purple.
Ooh. I like that one.
Okay.
And then what's the
variant? Ooh. So instead of a bunch of eyes, you can have a pentagram, or you can have some extra horns on the top of your head.
Ooh, I don't know. I kind of like the pentagram.
I think so.
The pentagram's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Okay. And you are a natural skeptic.
Sure.
Perfect. And then
my little wingies on my head.
Let's have you helping with the farm.
Look how grumpy I am.
And it seems only fitting.
Okay. Do I get to build him too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking since we're going off the, maybe we do this one?
Oh, yes. He would, yes. Make him a little owly person.
Little
Can we
white?
make him like white? Yeah.
And then let's see. What are the... Oh, the like hair's different. Do you want markings or the swooshed back hair or the swooshed forward hair?
Ooh, they're both really cute.
Yeah.
I really like the swoosh forward.
So this one?
Yeah.
Okay. He is a natural skeptic and he's faithless. He generates devotion slower.
Acceptable. Look at him. Yeah. Look how cool.
He's sick,
so
though.
Sick.
Yeah, I got a thing to recruit. Hello? Timber, you will not defy me. No. Come back. Jail. Look, I like the little grabbing him by the ankle. Can I upgrade any more? I can't. I need poop to upgrade the houses.
Do you have enough houses for everyone?
I do. I think the only thing is I just need. I want to upgrade them. I just don't have the supplies to yet. Let's see. We have one more person. Who should we make? Actually, I'm gonna double check something really quick. I haven't yet. I was trying to see if I've gotten the drop.
What drop?
There's one of the new things is like a little pogging.
Oh, the pog drop.
Yeah, but it says it'll take 72 hours to show up, so sadly, we might not have the improved helix.
I think what you
until
need
next
to do
stream
is just stream every day.
Every day until I get it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of them emailing it to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it's some, like, I've already claimed it. It's just waiting for it to show up. Okay. Well, we'll have that by next stream at least. Okay, so who should we
game
make?
Account to receive them. Connect.
Yeah, you'll like connect your Steam to your Twitch, I think.
Oh, connect.
Okay. Let's see, I think I want to look at forms. Actually, let's see, just in case, let's see if there's anyone that wants to join in. Since we made a few to bring back some dead members. We won't question it when we get the chance to resurrect people.
I'm 1 hour away from Pog Champ.
Yeah, it takes about an hour for... Okay, well, let's see here. What do we want to make? We have a bunch of new forms. So we have the like skeleton bowl. I think I want to make something with the skeleton bowl. Oh my god, the variant. Look at that.
Ooh, I love that.
That's so cool. And this one just says less cracks, but why would you do that? Crying blood. Oh no, they love
they like poop.
They like falling ill. Thornoon. I like that name. Our creepy bull, Thornoon. And they are gonna be sick too, sadly. We have some Lord Faith. So I think it's time for us to do a sermon. We have so many people sick. We're not gonna have many come up for a sermon, but... Might of the devout. We had enough to level up. Ooh, I'd rather have a loyalty enforcer. Reed, do you want to be my loyalty enforcer?
Sure, I'm a good enforcer.
I have plenty of bones to do that. I think it'll lower my faith initially, but then I'll just go out and talk to everyone. Or I'll just do a holy day ritual after. All right. You'll be my loyalty enforcer. You have a little head.
I'm so cute.
Okay, let's see though. Let's give... I don't want to brainwash people. Maybe just a bonfire. Maybe just a simple little bonfire. Yeah, I think we'll do a bonfire just to get the faith up a little bit. Just enough that it's not a major drag to go around and inspire people. There we go. Oh gosh. What are y'all deciding on?
No.
Nothing? What? Hey. Okay, I did a quest for them apparently. Don't know what it was. You need to sleep. Rest. Bed rest. So many people. Rest. Bed rest. Why are you guys getting out of bed? Stop it. That one's my fault at least, because I'm making them get out of bed actively so I can fix their house. Like, most of my cult is sick, and this is terrible.
This is like, I feel like one of the harder parts, just because, again, it's very like it's super easy to like just get sick.
Yeah, well, you know, and I'm having them purposefully getting sick because of that. Yes. Making them get sick. You bed rest. I do have enough beds for everyone. Yeah. Oh, do I risk going for another run or do I wait for them to heal?
Ooh.
I know he's just gonna get another person sick.
I mean, you could do some like household, just like management.
I think let's go play some like. I got a new person to go play Knucklebones, so let's do that. Let me steal from his shrine really quick.
I forgot.
Thank you.
That I got a soda.
Yeah.
And so I almost knocked it over.
Oh no.
Do you have GoPuff?
I've never ordered from it. I think I have something similar.
They have a deal where you get like right now where you can get. It's called like Goodles.
Goodles?
Good noodles, goodies, goonies, noon. I don't know what it's called. I think it's Goonies, something like
the
that.
Movie?
No, it's like good noodles with like an E at the end.
Okay.
And it's apparently supposed to be better than just like Kraft mac and cheese. And GoPuff had a deal where they were selling a box for 1 cent.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got a couple. But you have to do like you have to spend so much to get it, and it's 1 cent. So I was just like, ooh, let me get
what
like
else
soda.
Can I get? Yeah.
And so yeah, I almost just dumped it.
Oof.
That's what that story is about.
I'm kind of wanting like macaroni now.
We had this really weird mac and cheese today. It was pizza mac and cheese.
Oh.
It was just like one of the frozen things we got at Trader Joe's, and it was pretty good. It was weird.
It was weird.
It's pretty good.
Weird but good.
Yeah.
I know that for a while there was the like Cheetos mac and cheese.
Yes.
Like, and that incited fear. Yeah.
It was weird because
I got it and it was kind of like weirdly watery or something.
Yeah, it was a little watery. We got the hot Cheetos one.
Oh, They still have those, and by they I mean my roommate.
They're weird. We got the hot Cheetos one more for just like
experimenting.
The novelty, yeah, the experiment of it, and it was weird. It was not that good, but it was like it was interesting.
It was an experience.
I'm glad I tried it.
That's not bad, at least.
Yeah, it wasn't that spicy, so it was just like really watered down Cheetos.
Yeah, I thought they would have like tasted like more, maybe.
Yeah, like more Cheeto-y.
I did get this really nice like at kind of a farmer's market stuff thing. It was this like cheese puff thing that you can like you add it to different meals. Like you put it on you can put it on macaroni, you can put it on popcorn, that sort of stuff. Just like an all-around seasoning adder thing. It's really good.
Like so cheese seasoning, like cheese
just
powder.
Extra cheese powder. It's really good. It's probably dangerous.
You can just get that for like they make that already for like popcorn.
Yeah,
you can get it as a popcorn seasoning.
I've gotten that before. I've gotten like kettle corn.
Yeah, because they'll just sell it at the grocery store. I have random little like popcorn season like salts almost that I put. But we got not Cheetos, but like an off-brand of Cheetos, and it tastes so much better because it's baked instead of fried.
Oh.
And they use like a cheese powder that tastes more like cheese.
That's always good.
If that makes sense?
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's super yummy.
Does this guy want?
I think I also just noticed it because I had actual Cheetos. Like I was finishing off a bag of Cheetos, and I was just like, I need more
now you can tell the
left.
difference.
Yeah. I don't eat that much Cheetos. It just happened to be I had Cheetos at home, and then we got more. I swear I don't
escaped?
just serve.
Durnhold, Calamar made you very, very ill.
You are on the brink of death. We don't know if you'll make it.
I'll actually go
We're
back
sorry
and check.
to inform you.
Because I've been waiting for...
Yeah.
No, Durnhold wants to die. That's the thing. I figured I have the excess money. I might as well buy all these now.
No, why not?
It's just a foot in a bottle.
Though I think later there's... I think you're at that point of you have to turn money into gold or something to build things.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
But I also have a lot of the gold shards or gold fragments. Let's double check, because actually there is a collapsed bed that I need to fix. So let's see. Durnhold, is Durnhold out of being sick?
No, he's still there.
Where is he?
He's right there. He's in the top right.
Oh, there he is. Can I like send you? Actually, yeah. Is there? Do I have enough? I don't. Let's see. Pumpkin seeds. Oh. Someone's died of old age.
Rip them.
It was just a fill-in. There we go. Timberbuff's no longer ill.
Supa was ill, apparently.
Yeah, well, because they were a quest to recruit a bunch of sick people.
Oh.
So I figured,
why not? Everyone else is already sick. Look at my hat. Look at my little
your little
hat.
yeah, you're my little enforcer.
Look at my little top hat.
Yeah. Durnhold's no longer ill. Look, you've recovered, Durnhold.
You live to see another
Let's
day.
see. Let's inspire you. Oh, and you leveled up too? Durnhold has a special necklace. Durnhold has a necklace that makes him live for longer. Let's see, actually. Now that Durnhold's here...
Are you gonna resurrect him?
No,
later?
Durnhold's alive. Durnhold's doing fine. I've had a ritual planned for a while now, and Durnhold's finally here.
No! Oh, rip Durnhold.
Why?
I would not wish that fate upon anyone.
Why is it?
Why can't you?
Why is it not letting me? Why not? Is it because my fate? 1 second. What have you done? 37. I have plenty of that. Why?
Why can't you do it?
My plan.
Why?
Google.
Why can I not marry him? Not today, Satan! Is he too old?
Because he's 60?
Is he like technically an elder or something?
You're escaping for now.
No.
That is so weird, because I have the marriage doctrine, obviously. Wedding. Marry one of your followers. No. I'm not taking off the necklace. Thank you for the contribution to the totem, Reed.
I am a helpful follower.
Let's see, where did Dernhold go?
Oh my goodness, did I tell you? I got little Animal Crossing joysticky things for my
Hydrate, thank you, Kuro.
Thank you, girl. My Switch for my Switch.
You mentioned that, but I've never you haven't shown me what they look like or anything.
Oh yeah, I can take a picture.
I know you had the little like paw pad ones for a regular controller.
I have those for my Xbox controller.
Oh, ritual cooldowns.
But
maybe that's why.
For my just Switch, I have like.
Oh goodness gracious! Thank you. No.
That's so sad.
Crow's abusing me. I deserve it. I don't deserve it.
Trying to force Dernhold in the marriage.
Look. It's fine.
It's very dark, but you can see it.
Okay, let me see.
1 second. Where should I put it? Let's see.
I'll sell it to you.
I'll put it in our little note mic. Mix it up a little bit.
Let's see here. Oh, they're so cute.
They match because I have the Animal Crossing
precious.
Switch.
Let me see. I don't think I actually have a follower available. Actually, I can go buy one. Let me go buy a follower for you, Kuro.
Last time someone made me a follower, I died in 15 minutes.
Let's see if we can break that record.
Kill him faster?
Either kill him faster or make him live for longer.
Oh, okay. Got it.
You cost me $50, Kuro.
How much you're worth? $50. All
right, let's see here.
Give Kuro the necklace.
All right, there you go, Kuro. Free me from this prison. I don't think I can actually take the necklace from you. Is it illegal? Calling the ops. Are you gonna join in, Kuro? Or is it being finicky? Because I have the worst luck.
Mine didn't pop up, but like...
Well, you technically already have one. Maybe does Kuro already have one? Wait, you don't... So if you click on the stream, there might be a pop-up, or if you click in the bottom, in the right side of the screen, there'll be a like little companion of the lamb thing to give permission.
To give consent.
Give consent, yes. And you can actually become a cultist.
And you can like build your own cultist. Oh, rip. See, maybe it's just broke.
Alright. So then we'll do this the old way. Dang. Oh, mobile. Yeah, it doesn't work on mobile. Okay. Yeah, I can wait. I do love those little keycaps. They're so cute.
I know. Okay, so I've gotten back into Animal Crossing recently. I'll play it before bed, so like just 30 minutes before bed recently, and it's been super fun. Like I restarted my island, and I just like got like Timmy and Tommy's like store. I've been like going super slow, and I'll like I'll time travel every now and then just to be like.
Well, I was just telling a friend of ours, Jester, about a great way to play, especially if you can't like you're not interested in the whole day by day thing. Just play through the content of that day, move forward. I actually gave her the idea of starting from the release date of Animal Crossing and progressing forwards from there.
Oh, that's cool. I started like
There we go.
You're just very zoomed in. Ignore my dirty mouse pad.
Cute little mouse.
There we go. Yeah, look at it.
They're so cute.
So cute. I love it. I just got them and they matched because again I have the Animal Crossing Switch. Supa got it for me.
For Christmas.
For my for Christmas, and so I got the caps that match. Or I don't know if other people do this. Me and him like almost never give each other gifts like on actual like birthday, Christmas.
It's just like when it comes up.
It's just like, hey, I know it's November, but can you get me the Switch and then give it to me now and we'll say that's my Christmas gift? So it'll be just like a really small thing. Huh? He was just choosing it.
Oh, wait, why? Out on choose name.
Can you choose different name?
I can't back out. I can't leave. Okay.
This seems like an issue.
So 1 second. Give me just a minute. I'd Alt F4, so we will see if that fixes a number of our issues.
Well, you were already saying it was wigging out beforehand.
Yeah, I don't know why it was letting us do that.
You break the entire game.
Kuro and Durnhold. This is their attempt to escape. Okay, let's see here. Yes, I know. Controller recommended. And I will double check. That looks like it's connected. I'm gonna guess it didn't save. Durnhold's still sick, but he's about to come off being sick. So rewound a little bit. Thank you for the contribution, so we know that's working right.
I just want to test it.
Yeah. There we go. That person just died of old age again. Okay. So I think my entire game like just kind of
5 minutes behind or something.
Yeah. Meet. We'll get this new person for Kuro. Oh, okay. Cool. It remembered.
Yay!
I'm gonna have you tending farms. Actually, not enough beds. Okay, I'll fix that. One more bed. No, I think that's it. Yeah, it looks like it saved your appearance, which is good.
The next 5 people you make are going to be Kuro.
No. I'm actually going to set you to, instead of that, I'm going to have you set to refine. And actually, Kuro, I will give you a necklace. Let's see which one we should give you. I have a few. Feather necklace, loyalty, twice as long, harvest bonus. Kuro, would you like to never sleep, or would you like to live twice as long?
Dude, if I could never sleep, I'd get so much done.
Barely sleep. All right. I actually wanted to double check.
Good time, not a long time.
I think I wanted to double check. Okay, Namu has that one. I think I was going to give Namu the sleepy necklace, but he got resources instead.
It's okay. Durnhold is not here for a good time, but he is here for a long time.
Speaking of, let's see if we can do that ritual. Let's do a sermon first.
Stop breaking.
Yeah. Let's see here. Our last crown.
Ooh.
Members game. When a new building is constructed, or when delivering. I like that one better because I'm not like that's only when a new building is constructed. I'd rather have more faith at a sermon.
Yeah, how often are you actually building?
Not much. I'd like to decorate at some point. There we go. And now let's see if we can do our ritual.
You can only decorate so long.
Yeah.
But you can sermon forever.
Durnhold.
Fix it? Oh no! Congratulations, Durnhold.
Congratulations,
I hope you'll be happy with Deer.
Congratulations on your marriage. Everyone enjoyed the wedding, and you have raised the faith of the cult. You can marry as many followers as you like. It's your cult after all. However, your spouses will become increasingly jealous every time you remarry. But that's fine. I only need one. Oh shit, this is really a long time up. All right, there we go. Now, where's my new spouse?
Till death do you part.
Oh, I can revive him.
Oh no!
Oh, here he is. Thank you. Durnhold. Dance a little bit. Need to re-educate Timber. Timber's yelling too much. Yeah. All right, there we go. You a smooch.
Oh
no. Seems pretty on brand for Timber, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna take a little run to the little girl's room, or else I will riot.
You will riot.
I will.
I'm gonna make a little janitor's room.
I will lay down on the ground,
kicking and screaming.
I will start to scream. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make another farm. Everyone's nice and asleep. Except for the people that never sleep. Oops. Thank you for the contribution to the totem. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna wake you up because I'm gonna give you a gift so you will never need to sleep again. Boop. Let's move these things. Gonna do a little bit of organizing. How's everyone doing tonight as well? How are you actually doing tonight, Durnhold and Kuro? Hope you guys are doing well. Everyone rushing over to help build. Oh my gosh. Yeah, doing well. I had some power troubles this weekend, but other than that, it's been pretty good. Oh, excuse me. A bit overwhelmed figuring out new bits and bobs, but shouldn't be bad. That's good. But it's not a bad overwhelming. Yeah. Yeah, and I've said if you need any help, just let me know and I'll try my best. I'm tired of the food here. Some variety. Would you make us some fish dishes? Sure. Ocean's bounty ritual. Okay. Okay, so that's all done. So now I can actually move and rearrange this properly. Sternhold's trying to get rid of his necklace, his long life necklace. Namu actually has a necklace. Namu has, I think, a gathering necklace. I think I was going to give them a staying up late one, but we went with a different one. Oh yeah, actually, give me 1 second, because Namu just got, the stuff that Namu's talking about is Namu got affiliate. So let me do this really quick. So, I really suggest...
that Ash was a person of interest, but I forgot what he specifically was as a child. The goofy thing to think about now is, whoa! Y'all see that? Lady just scooped by.
That was from the Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, Vampire Bloodlines, right?
But what I was about to say was,
some T-posing, yeah.
The Vampire the Masquerade.
So if you haven't already, so follow Namu. They're gonna be doing some cool stuff once they get it set up for... Now that they have access to points and all of that for Appy. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Very excited. Yeah, of course. Namu, you do most, if not all, of the art for your stream as well. So I'm really interested in seeing what emotes you come up with. That'll be a lot of fun. I know that I think you're in the same situation as we are, of being like, oh god, like surprised by how quickly it happened and not being quite ready. I know that happened to us.
I'm sorry, I fell in.
You. Good job. All right, I was just rearranging things. Got one emote done, yeah.
Aren't we making an owl dumpy?
Yes, I plan to make an owl dumpy. I don't think I could put farm plots here. No, I can't. So actually I need to rearrange this more than I thought I was. For inspiration. Exactly. Yeah. That's the inspiration. One of the inspirations. I think I'll put this one actually like down here.
They said no more Dumpy.
Twitch allowing those? I thought they said no more. What? Why would they say no more to Dumpy? I love the Dumpy. How dare they deprive us? Too lewd. Oh no. Crows keep Kirby. Oh no, not the nut. Kuro got a hold of a Kirby nut emote.
Oh no.
That's not gonna be allowed. Maybe you can get just the face accepted, but not the effect.
The last seconds, the nut.
10-sec kiff. God.
Well, if we get a Dumpy, we can at least use it in our Discord.
Yeah. Worst case, it's just a Discord emote, which wouldn't be too bad.
Hashtag join the Discord.
Yes.
I think I've talked about this. I want to do a movie.
A movie night? Yeah.
I was thinking, unless we do like a Christmassy, like holiday one sooner, I'm gonna probably do a Harry Potter marathon in our Discord for the release of Hogwarts Legacy.
That'll be fun. Yeah, I think I suggested that and you like slammed your hands on your desk.
I was like, yes, I will do this. I will commit to this. So look out for that one day. We'll do a Harry Potter marathon with Reed.
Director's commentary.
Reed director commentary.
It's been a while since I've like watched through all the Harry Potter movies, so that'll be fun. That would be fun. We'd just do it over the weekend or something.
Yeah. I think it'd be really fun. It's just one of those random things of like, it was my comfort series growing up.
Yeah.
And I know now it's like, you know, separating the literature from the author and everything, but I love the series a lot.
Yeah.
And so it was my comfort thing. I still go back to it a lot of like, if I've had a really stressful day, I'll just throw on the audiobook.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very much like my comfort. I go back probably once or twice a year, just do a marathon of it.
Speaking of like movie series, I was just talking about this the other day of apparently there's going to be a new one, but I kind of want to rewatch the like Santa Claus series.
Oh, like the what's his face
with Tim Allen. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Prisoner of Azkaban, best movie, don't at me. Do you have a favorite out of the Harry Potter movies?
Okay. I think that the Goblet of Fire is one of my favorite of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
However, it ends up being my least favorite book.
Oh, so you like how the movie adapted better, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think it's just because it went faster.
Yeah.
And then I really like the last, like, 3. Like, the 4th is kind of, like, I would say Prisoner of Azkaban near the end, and then, like, the 4th really is, like, what takes the turn into, like, a lot more of the serious stuff, where the first, like, 2 were, like, the more, like, kid, you know, movies.
Oops.
So I really like the last 3 books, 4 movies. I think that Order of the Phoenix and I think it's a mix. No, I really like the Half-Blood Prince.
Okay.
I think that might be my favorite because that's the one with Slughorn.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
right.
then you get a lot more of the Luna in it. I think that's really cool.
Luna's really sweet.
Yeah. She's very weird.
Very weird, but like purposefully weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that the later, I like how they kind of take a turn into more serious. I have a lot of strong opinions.
Loony Luna.
Loony Luna. I think she's cute. She's weirder in the books.
Is
than
she?
In the movie. Yeah, she's weirder in the books. And then Ginny has an actual personality in the books. No knocking on the actress, right?
Yeah.
She just did what she was given, but
yeah, that's one thing also that when like an act is kind of odd. It's like, I wonder who let that happen. Who told him to be like that?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like. I really like the last book. I think that it falls short.
Yeah.
Of what it could be. Like the book is called Deathly Hallows.
Yeah.
The ending has nothing to do with the Deathly Hallows. Like the Deathly Hallows play such a minimal role in the entirety of the story, and it upsets me that she fell back to like the mother's love protected him, and it was like, but he had like control over death. What do you mean? And she confirmed that it was the mom's the mom's protection that was the thing that protected him. And I'm just like, that is bullshit. I reject your reality.
Didn't they also say something about like Snape doing some spell to protect something or to cancel out something?
No, he just does the he gives a memory. That's like that's his last thing. He does have some cool moments, but no, in the end it's literally my mom loved me more.
My mom loved me more than your power.
Yeah. Which, like, I don't understand why that is. That's the implication. Yeah, Snape just wanted to shag the mom. The implication is that she was the only one that loved her child that much.
Yeah, everyone else, like...
That's the implication, because no one else has the, like, protection upon them. A lot of people die, and so every single person that dies, you just have to think their mom didn't love them enough.
Gosh, Mom. That's the power of love, yeah. Or, like, the people that they were with didn't love them enough or something. Yeah.
Like, that's the implication of it, and then it's like... And then you can't tell me that Mrs. Weasley did not love her sons enough to save them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the implication of it. Now, I understand. I think it's like because she gave up her life protecting, you know, that kind of deal. But like, you can't be she used an old protection spell, though. That's the thing. I think it was like you had to die protecting your kid, but I'm like, is that not a more common thing? It's just like, I don't know. But I didn't like the ending. I thought it was cheap. That it fell back to like the mom's love, power of love, instead of like he had the Deathly Hallows, and they like built up the entire story about how the owner of all the Hallows would be like the controller, you know, of death and everything. And then it did nothing. It was like the least satisfying like build up ever. It was like, it's like Chekhov's gun, but then she threw it away at the end.
But is she dead though?
She's dead though.
What? What's happening? Why can't I go home? Is it because a vote's happening? Is it? Does it not let me leave while a vote's being cast, so it's not letting me re-enter? Here we go. That was weird. Thank you for the ritual cooldowns.
Now's my chance.
Now's my chance. Well, sorry. You didn't quite escape. Valiant effort, though. Oh. Gernald, I think, is actually like my highest leveled companion or cultist. So let's feed. Oop, I didn't mean to go in there. Oh, someone wanted a Ocean's Bounty, so let's do that, and then we'll feed everyone. And then we'll go out into the world. Working you to the bone. Oh yeah, we don't have any more doctrines. Okay, so they want a Ocean's
are we max?
Bounty. Yeah, we're max on doctrines.
Is Gernald still alive?
Yes.
Look at me in my little top hat.
I know.
I'm upset that you can't marry followers.
Oh, like followers together?
Yeah.
They can
So
apparently
you marry them.
they can date.
This is dangerous.
Yeah.
If Supa doesn't date me, whoever he's dating will die.
I'll sacrifice them for you if that happens.
Okay, thank you.
I can actually find you too and see. You want me to read your thoughts?
Bro and Timber are dating.
Are they? No, I don't think so. Good Young. No, I don't think they're dating anyone. Trying to find you in your special hat.
My hat is very obvious. I don't know how you lost me.
Oh, you are. You're like behind the statue. Let's read your thoughts. So you, faithful, you believe, cannibal, materialistic. Let's see. What's discernment? Butchering. You haven't had any like crushes or romances yet.
I'm very simple. I like meat and my hat.
Okay, ballers are starving. Let's make some food now. Really? Only Enough for one? Okay. Follower meat. Oh, there it is. Pumpkin. There we go. I have 14, so I need to make 2 more meals, actually. And I'll make 1 more for me. And someone threw up. I don't know where. Clean. Everyone good? People went to bed.
Perfect.
People went to bed without eating. Mine. Beautiful. Alright. See if this levels up. Burrow and timber, yeah. Maybe. Alright, let's go. Let's see who's gonna fall horrifically ill. Because I know that calamar will do that to me. Do you think calamar makes everyone sick because they're a squid and it's like seafood, like
food poisoning?
Like food poisoning? Yeah. I feel like that might be it.
This is like super not related to anything. Did you watch the GMM episode from today?
No, I didn't. I usually wait until we watch them.
Oh, okay. They eat like super old
Oh my
food,
God.
like canned food.
Uh-huh.
And Link was like trying to put like 90-year-old like crab like in his mouth, and I was like, you're gonna die.
No, he can't do that.
So if we hear him getting sick, it's because he ate really old food.
Did he actually put it in his mouth?
He put other stuff in his mouth, so yeah.
Oh my
And I
God.
was just like, well, if I don't swallow it,
No.
like, that's not how that works.
That is really not how it works, honey. He's gonna be so ill.
I'm sorry. You just made me think of that when you're talking about seafood.
Yeah. That's my best guess. Why?
Let me tell you what happened today.
I'd rather be immune to poison.
But yeah,
Ow.
I've been on like... Oh, here we go. Who's gonna get sick?
Seems you cannot be stopped by disease or hunger, and he sends you back from death stronger each time. Please know, it was not my idea to cast out the red crown. The other bishops, my siblings, the blame lies with them. Please, I beg you, spare me, kill Shamura, but do not send me to my death. Do not send me to him. You will not find my temple. I will be safe there. Yes, I will be safe. Oh, he's scared. Well,
I'm gonna kill him.
whew.
Yeah, I've been on a GMM kick recently. I go
watched
through
a
like
bunch.
binges. I don't know if like you guys like chat. If you guys do it, of just like I'll go through like a binge. Like I'll find like 1 or 2 YouTubers and just be like, this is my life now.
We did that with like Urban Rescue Ranch
Yes.
and
And then I'll wait 6 months and then I'll go back to them and be like, ah, look,
like Marathon.
my life. Yeah.
Your like preferred form of entertainment is just like binge.
Bitching, yeah. That's pretty much it. Like sometimes I'm just like, I wonder what's going on with like Urban Rescue Ranch, and then it's just like, no, it's not time.
No, it's not time. Is there a room that I missed? No, I think I got all the rooms. YouTuber that troll scam call center. Yes, I think I've seen them. Ooh, question mark. Or tarot. Or money.
Isn't it almost time for the YouTuber that does the like mail stealer bombs or whatever?
Mark Ripper? I think he already did it this year.
Did he already do it? Because like he do it like around the holidays?
Yeah, he does it every year where he glitter bombs.
Mm-hmm. Found someone that reviewed cheesy horror movies and went through their entire channel.
Now I'm out of cheesy horror movies. Aww.
Now you have to wait. Just like wait 6 months and then go back and be like, yes, more movies.
Boo, boo.
Limbo.
Boo.
Sex Me Sanctuary. Oh, I got a new place. Smuggler Sanctuary. Okay. Cool.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I do. I like went through a I also go through like vlog kicks too, where I just get really into watching vlogs.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Colleen Ballinger because she has her twins.
Yeah.
They're a year old now. I think just the other day was their birthday actually. Yeah, I like that one.
And now is like the perfect time because I've talked about being a writer, and right now is NaNoWriMo, and so you get like all the NaNoWriMo daily vlogs.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then it goes straight into Vlogmas, and so it's like the best time.
Yeah.
NaNoWriMo being National Novel Writing Month.
Well, it's
which
more
I'm
like
sadly not participating in this year.
Oh, you're not?
No. I was thinking about it and I'm just like, I don't have the time.
Yeah, there's too much that we're doing right now, really. I know that I wanted to do some stuff for Inktober, but then I was far too busy.
Yeah. It's just like, I would love to. It brings me so much happiness. And, well, I mean, I that's a lie.
You've stressed about it like every year. I think though, you stress about it because you have high expectations for yourself that don't quite take into account like how busy you are a lot of the time.
Yeah. So,
little crocodile. The leader of my cult is a coward. How can I respect someone who is too afraid to fight? Is your path forged in blood and fire, or do you believe in peace and kindness? War.
Blood and fire.
Another coward. It seems you are not the one I seek. I thought he said he did. The other one didn't want to fight.
He said, yeah. And then he said he wants to join a different cult who fights.
And then he didn't. Fuck you, dude. Fight.
Claim I got hog.
You got hog? What?
I got
Thank
hog.
you for the pog. Ooh.
I got the pog drop.
Hell yeah. Next stream we will have the pog.
Yes. I like the pog.
I will forcefully make another helix into a pog.
Give him long life.
Yeah. He will live forever.
See, Inktober though was really fun.
Yeah, I know you did
I
little
had
doodles.
A stupid little idea. I instead of doing full like drawings every day, I did little doodles on post-it notes and then left them on Supa's desk every day.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like what we did for a few years ago. We did Mermaid, and you and I went back and forth on that.
Yeah.
I don't want any of those.
And like that's just something that I enjoy. Just like I just want to do like a little doodle. Those don't stress me out. Maybe if I did like nano, but like
Little nano.
little nano, mini nano.
Mini nano.
Let's see, I'm already behind. I'm already a week behind.
Well, then you just go a week later.
The stress is starting. Yeah, I could go a week later. It's not ideal.
I think the big thing is just, you know, doing something.
Just do it. Yeah,
Because I think like the idea is like one word is
better than none.
yeah, better than none.
It's like the only bad writer is a writer that doesn't write.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go through like binges. I think I'm just like I'm a binge, like everything else. I'm a binge writer. So if I were left alone for like a couple months, I'd be like, this is it. Like,
yeah.
I get a lot done. But
there's so many other
don't
things.
Distract me.
I could butcher that statement.
I got the best writing advice today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Supa found this author talking about again, really good writing advice, just giving good writing advice. And he was saying, read bad literature.
Ooh.
Watch bad movies. Just read because they were published.
They did get published, and
published.
they were financed, they were watched, they reached some form of audience.
And like you can do that with like any form of like creative work of just like watch the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's inspiring, and then it's also like encouraging of like if they can do it, I can too, and I can do it better.
Yeah, because then you can totally look at it of like, okay, what did I not like about this, and how do I improve on it?
Yeah, and then it's also teaching you to like be able to look at your own stuff and go, okay, what do I not like, and how can I improve that?
That's really good advice for like anything that's creative.
So I was just like, that I need to do that. But yeah, so that was some really good advice that I saw. Part of me wanting to write or make something was due to me reading a graphic novel I despised and realizing I could do better. See, that was kind of like, I mean, that's not how I started writing, just because I enjoy it, but it's not really about the like who reads it. It's kind of like streaming of just like, I hope I make it, but I just enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
You know, everyone's had their like, when I get my movie deal.
Yeah.
But no, I just want to write. We've talked about doing a comic.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really fun.
That'll be
yeah, I'll have the time. I'll figure out the time eventually. Once I get like all the other creative stuff kind of in flow.
Yeah. I think something that like helps us but also hurts. Both of us really like to look at something and go like that. I can make it better in a way, or like I can learn how to do that.
Mhm. It's
a bit of a boon and a bane.
I like to be the jack of all trades, but like the jack of all like interests.
Yeah.
So, again, a boon and a bane of just like good at everything. I'm okay, or the most okay at everything. I'm okay at everything.
Don't you like the phrase from the one, I don't know, is she still with BuzzFeed? The like world's okayest mom?
Yeah, I was talking about that. Was I talking about that the other day?
I think so.
Just like,
nice hobby. I think like, I'll take it.
Yes, it's just like, wow, that's cool. It's mine now.
Well, like, so, yeah, like something that we've talked about is like we've enjoyed making assets for stream and stuff. And like we could keep doing that. We could learn how to do that even better and like improve on that.
This overlay that you see now, I made it.
You made this one in like an afternoon too. Because you just had an idea and you made it.
I was just like, here, this is an idea I have. And then it's like, I've had a lot of crap ideas since, but I have some like good ones I like.
Oh my god.
I was watching a stream the other day that ended up with furry erotica. I'll stick with mathematics. You'd have to pay me a lot to read furry erotica. A lot. I'm not saying a number for future reference. I will regret it later.
Not saying a number, yeah.
Not saying number, but a lot.
Oh god. Repairing structures, bed included. There's only one bed that's broken at least.
Ziggy. Set timer for 5 minutes.
Thank you. How does this work? Possess a follower.
Stop.
Does this sacrifice the follower, or do they come back to normal when it's done?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll do this with someone I don't care about. So I'm curious about this. I've seen people. Yeah, God. I can't feed them either. They're so hungry.
See, now you know just like 30 seconds after this one goes off, the other one.
Yeah. You just got so many new seeds, too. Time to escape. Assign someone as like the cleaner, janitor, clean base. No, someone just pooped.
You have to like create like a janitor thing.
Clean base. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it now. You're my janitor, Clav, because of that. Why are you excited? No!
Yes, I love Boo.
Someone screenshot that. Let's see. I had timber. Someone went old, so let's see. Let's do a sermon. I'm gonna see if we can sacrifice someone that turned old. Maneuter. I don't know why I keep hitting crown. Reflex. Ritual. Sacrifice of flesh. I think it's only timber that's old. Ooh, that'll give me a lot.
And then you can eat them.
Yeah, then I'll eat them. Jernhold and Clav are like my highest level people. Beautiful. Flesh for the cult.
Woo, 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 woo.
Goes on for a while.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Sacrifice.
Oh, the meat. The follower meat. I woke them up. Oops. Remember the plant doesn't make it vegetarian cannibalism. That's great.
Yes.
I'm just preparing for when I can feed them.
It's gonna be a very long 5 minutes.
I know, they're so hungry. Let's see what I can do. Let Durnhold die? No.
Durnhold is her faithful, devoted husband. He is not allowed to die.
This wakes up a lot of people, Hoops.
You know what makes them more unhappy?
It's fine.
You can, Ziggy, stop. You can now repair the bed.
Thank you. By daybreak, I should be able to feed them.
Yeah.
They're very, very hungry. Word of the day, chat. Consent.
What is consent in a cult?
Ooh. Alright. Why does it keep making me... It keeps wanting me to build the deadly dish. I already did all of the stuff that... I got all of the stuff from the ghosts that eat pumpkins.
Maybe you'll get more if you do another one.
Maybe, but I'm growing a bunch of pumpkins. I don't need this many. I need like... maybe that many more, just in case. Thank you for the contribution to the totem. I have a few people that are ready to level up, but they're like buried in the crowd. Having people that don't sleep working in the farms is really nice.
Because it's just always ready.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you need to consecrate more stuff though? There we go. That's really nice though. Getting some more buildings.
Yeah.
These are like less likely. Yeah.
Yeah, they're less likely to fall apart the more you raise them.
And I'll slowly upgrade them to the actual proper houses. So now what is this? Flies away and returns with red hearts. See, I'm just worried that like... oh gosh. I'm just worried that this will like kill them. Like they won't come back. Oh, hello. What do you want? Thank you again for rescuing. Nami needs a drink. In fact, he is so graceful that he wishes to marry you. What do you say, great lamb?
Namu wants to marry you. mean, it's rude to say no.
It is rude to say no. I lose faith. All right. Do some dancing. Let's see here. Clean that up. Let's see. Do another sermon. Well, dang, I didn't think that's how I was gonna get hitched. Married to your cult leader, yeah. Okay, I think I have everything I can earn from a sermon now. I ended up focusing a lot on like tending to the cult more than the boss fighting. Just because it feeds that like Stardew Valley tending for an area stuff. Alright, where are you now, Mo?
I like the balance of it.
Yeah. Alright, Namu. Mwah. Durnhold might get a little jealous, but Durnhold is always upset for some reason. Woo, woo, woo.
Congrats!
Yay!
Congrats to the happy couple. Again.
Let's see. Okay, I need a lot more wood and stuff to upgrade that. But let's head out. Oh, I want to. Oh, why can't I go to the new area? I don't understand these. Sometimes it just won't let you.
Oh.
Oh, let me talk to. I need to get a reward from Timber. Huzzah! There you go. Happy little camper. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't let me go. Other places.
I feel like a vote is gonna go through or something.
I don't know. I'm gonna donate these seeds just because I'm paranoid. Thank you. Now that I have 2 farms especially, I want to have a lot of seeds. Huh, it's not letting me go. Alright. I think this is the last run before it's like boss time, isn't it?
Have you done 3?
I think so, yeah. Oh, hello. Begone, beast, find satisfaction elsewhere. You will not cross the threshold of my temple. Oh, yep, here we go. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, we got the Godly Axe. And Oath of the Crown. Possess impacted enemies. Possess, does that mean they'll fight for me?
That'd be cool.
Instantly start whipping this fight. There we go. All right. Ooh, I think that one down there is possessed now. Look at him go!
Yeah, you got it, dude. Oh, I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, that is cool. Flower necklace. Aww. Generate devotion faster. Which way? I want to go this way. I've started to notice that, like, the better chests. The areas that lead to, like, the shops will have little trinkets hanging from them. Uh-oh. Shamura! 5 becomes 4, becomes 3, becomes 2, becomes 1, becomes nothing. Halimar was always frightened of the Red Crown. Yes, fear made a coward of him. My door is the next to be knocked upon. Knock, knock, the lamb comes to raise. End of days, end of days. Ooh. Thank you for the contribution to the totem. Whoop. What do you? There you go. So that wears off after a little bit. Hands of Rage. So I fire a projectile when I swing my weapon. Nice.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm getting a good loadout. I think I'm gonna first try this boss. I have a godly weapon.
The most depressing part is when it's like you're ready to fight the boss, and it's like, here's a hammer, here is like the like slow projectile.
Yeah. Here's the things that you hate. You thought this was gonna be the run? Nah.
I guess I'm just dying. Have you played Hades?
I haven't, but I might, since I know that this game is kind of like in the same vein-ish as Hades. I didn't think I'd like Hades gameplay-wise, but I'm enjoying this.
That's how I felt. I downloaded it just because I liked this, and I've seen gameplay, and I was like, yeah, I think I'd like it. So, like now that I kind of get the feel, and this isn't like the only.
Can't recommend Hades enough. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen it, and I'm just like, I really want to just play through it. So, yeah. It's like it's on my to-do list. If I think it'd be fun.
Ooh. Yeah, so I think maybe oh no, I can't remember at this moment if I decided what I would play after this. So maybe I'll pick up Hades.
That'd be cool. I'd watch that. I'd be like, yeah, I'd like to play it. And it's like one of those, like, I don't know if I'd play it on stream or not.
Yeah.
But like I'd support watching you. Definitely, because I know what I'm doing for the next year of my stream life.
Yeah. You've already like picked out stuff.
No, chat has picked it out.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it's gonna take me like a year.
Actually, the style gameplay, but Hades is super accessible and the story was entrancing. Yeah, I've seen like this, like some of the story breakdowns, and I've seen other people play it. Thank you for the contribution to the totem. But it's another one of those games where I've watched a good amount of it, but I've never played it myself. Oh, I think I talked about playing like Red Dead or something, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Which is a very different styled game.
Yeah.
But I feel like that one also maybe is like a little bit more straightforward, whereas Hades, you do it a lot. Like you go through it multiple times. Yeah, just kind of alternate it.
Yeah, depending on what you feel like. Definitely if you do both Red Dead. Eventually. Oh,
well, Red Dead 1, there is not a PC version.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. I was talking about that with our friend Jester, because she was interested in it, and I was like, there's not a version, so let's just watch like a cutscene thing. There's like some emulators for it, but they're
Now is the time to get like a capture card.
yeah, right.
I've thought about doing a capture card just to do like an Animal Crossing tour because
Yeah.
I have one. I just haven't.
I kind of think that'd be cute because then we could even like tour. We could visit and tour each other's islands.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll make me finally open it back up and finish what I was working on.
Yeah, but then it's the anxiety of showing it to other people. I'll have to like
Up your game.
make it pretty. Yeah, I'll have to like sit there like going through like the Instagram posts and like here's like all the secret.
I think I was the one that was showing you Instagram posts and you were just
Yeah, you were, and I was just like, I don't know. I put flowers in front of the house. Like, I'm not at that level. Not yet.
I really enjoy decorating in No, I think I'm happy with what I have. Yeah, I need to finish what I was working on basically. Record hearts that cannot be given. I have to keep in mind myself once 2 kits I did have true love found, and yet one lackadaisy summer day my beautiful children were taken away. A gift, they said, for the one they loved most, the one that waits. I wept, I keened. But how can one say no to a god? Wherever they be, I hope they are devoted and loving as I. Oh. Follower form. I think I'm gonna get a follower form.
I love them.
Little crocodile. Get all the faith. I love how the statue like regroups.
Coming back together.
Humpty Dumpty. Just getting so many tarot cards this round. Ooh, faster.
This is it.
This is it.
We've passed 9 o'clock. This is officially the latest I've streamed.
It's only 8 for me still. Dirt floor. Only the finest dirt. 100% pure. How you feeling, Reed?
I'm a little tired.
A little tired.
But, that's also just because today was like a really big day. So,
Yeah.
like I did a lot. So it's just like that like mental drainage
Yeah.
of just like, because I woke up, I worked out, I scheduled all of our videos for the week. All my videos for the week.
Yeah.
I recorded, like I was telling you, I was recording.
Oh god, Tipper. Hello.
And I have to finish it. I might finish it tomorrow morning. The game. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I just did a lot and then work.
Then work.
Then work.
Oh, okay. I'm like stretching my arms and getting ready.
And then I cooked a 30, like one of those like fast
30-minute
under
meal.
30-minute meal in an hour and a half.
Do you know like what held you up, or?
I'm a really slow chopper.
Oh.
And I did the thing, it was fried rice, and so I made the rice first so that it could like cool off and everything. Because you want it to be like, like the best way to make fried rice is to make it and then put it in the fridge overnight.
Yeah.
Because it
wants you to sit in like the spices or.
No, not the spices. It's just like you want it dry.
Oh.
Like drier, like less moisture, because it fries better. But I didn't do that. I just made rice, and then I was like trying to pat it down and everything, so like cool it off. And so I did that before chopping all of my stuff.
Oh.
And I think that's where I messed up.
They probably would have recommended like doing that simultaneously or something.
Well, the instructions that I was following said like one after the other. Me being
a slow
the
chopper.
Smart person. I was just like, I should have just been doing this at the same time. It was very good. Like, it was not healthy. It was very good though.
Let's go this
I
way.
found the secret to good fried rice.
Yeah.
And it's bacon fat.
That does sound good.
Frying your rice with bacon fat. Not healthy.
But very
I might
good.
have a heart attack later.
Might have a
but
heart
it's
attack.
Very good.
You'll be fine. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. That's nice. Oh, these skeletons are like floating.
Ooh.
That's cool. Really playing up the like you're underwater look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you done? This is it? Yeah, this is it.
Ooh. Let's see if I can do this on my first go.
I believe in you.
Werewolf is starving. Okay. Insignificant critter, you will learn your place. You do not understand, lamb. Heed my warning and stay away. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, a lot of weapons. I wanted to see if I could. Ooh. Turn his little buddies against him.
Oh. That'd be cool. I like a sword.
Yeah, me too. Woo.
I suddenly remember this dude.
Why does that keep like reversing my direction? There we go. No! Oh my god! Look at me! Fuck!
Oh my god, you should not have survived that.
Oh lordy!
You ate that entire last wave.
I did not
to the
deserve
face.
that. Oh my god. I thought I was dead. I thought that's what the zoom in was.
I died like once or twice
God.
this dude. Just because the bullet held.
The bullet hell, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first time that I did it, I had the hammer. And I was like, this is...
Oh, the hammer, yeah.
Is it?
I'm pretty decent with the axe. The axe and the sword are probably my favorite. Thank you for the contribution to the totem as well. Whew. Goodness gracious. That was rough. Get all these bones. Have a feast to celebrate once we get home. Oh, Calamar defeated.
Woo! You did it!
Calamar was always a coward. This land is a better place now. His pathetic, sniveling carcass is nothing more than a mound of rotting flesh. Soon I shall be freed, and the world remade in my image. All will pledge themselves to the cult. All will bow to my name. We're doing good work. We're doing all the work. Suffering shall turn to triumph. That which once did perish shall now pray. Ooh.
Can we just like kill him and then we become the god? I mean, like we've already killed other gods.
Praise me.
Is it kind of like an osmosis situation of just like I've killed them, therefore you know like.
Oh gosh! Oh,
I am god now.
Are we gonna get the? Oh, we got meat. I thought we were gonna get the Twitch. We were so close.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh, we're gonna be eating good. We got so much meat. Okay, yeah, I like that. Get a confessional booth. Hear the woes of our people. Okay, let's do people are very hungry, so let's do a sermon and then let's do a feast to celebrate my victory.
Yes.
I think the other quav got old for the sermon. Everyone has to sit through a sermon first.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
They reel you in with free food and then they go, but first.
But first. Sure. Aged beef, yeah. Some aged Wagyu beef.
Wagyu.
Alright, where is it? Feasting ritual, yes. Everyone, eat your fill. We don't have enough chairs, it's okay.
It kind of looks like the lamb is like fake eating.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, yum. Delicious. Thank you for your donations as well. All right. Some more seeds in there. Very good food for you, not for me. Don't worry about it, yeah. Let's see, I have a new confessional booth. I have a missionary and... Okay, so I need more wood for that. But let's make the missionary first. Let's be able to send someone off on adventures. We have a new follower to make too. I want the confession booth too. Right there, right in front of the church. Beautiful. Our home's coming together.
Yeah. It's starting to look good. I mean, it already looked good, but you know what I mean.
So it's a high chance of death, I guess, with the lower level you are. Or is the Is that the success rate? That's not the rate of death. That's the success rate. Medium level, high level.
But there is a chance of death.
There is a chance of death. Low level, not leveled up. Let's send Timber on a mission. What do you think Timber would like to gather? Wood, stone, coin.
I have a little top hat because I'm glad that you specified. I have a little top hat. Wood sounds cruel. Let's do the wood.
Oh, I did meat. Sorry. Came in a little late. Reed is my loyalty enforcer.
I am an enforcer. I have an enforcer top hat. I make sure you are enforced with loyalty.
Let's take a confession. Actually, how about we get a confession from you, Reed?
And I will enforce if you are not loyal enough until you are the proper amount of loyal.
I wonder if I can read your mind after this. More loyal. Beautiful. Get, come here.
Run away! You cannot read my mind.
I will read your mind.
I run too fast.
The hat shields me from mind reading. No, it doesn't. Oh, get over here.
I put the inside of it in.
Read mine.
I put tinfoil inside my hat.
I'm honored to confess I have nothing to hide. Okay.
I would have laughed if the first thing was like something I wanted to hide.
Like, I felt nervous being called to confess to the glorious leader. There we go. Jeez. I have good amount of materials now, which is great. Can always do more though. Ooh. And put some decorations. Gotta get a little spoopy.
I really want to see the like little skulls.
Yeah.
I like those.
There.
You know, Namu has gotten me really wanting to play V-Rising again.
I know. I say this like every time I watch their V-Rising streams. They actually just beat the last 2 bosses today.
I'm like, I really want to play it now. I was just like, I was sitting there eyeing it today because I was just like, I want to play that. I want to be a vampire.
We want to be a Wampa. What color should we make this crocodile? Classic green? Or do we make him like cute?
I mean, the green looks really cute.
Yeah, I do really like. Came out with a new game mode, I think. At least they announced some other. Yeah, I mentioned that.
We were looking at that.
Oh,
the thing is I haven't beat all the bosses because I started. I played a little bit less than other people because I live busy.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit different if we. I don't know if we. I think it would kind of depend on what we want. If we wanted to make it like a stream thing, because then at least we'd all be playing at the same time, right?
Yeah, just like rule cannot play
off stream.
Not here.
Yeah. And I have 2 loyalty enforcers. I guess we'll find out. I'll do that ritual for them.
You make everyone a loyalty enforcer.
I guess we'll see if you like hand over your hat to them.
Yeah, I'd love to play V-Rising. Again, either like on stream or just like in general, just because it was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
It looks like you're both loyalty enforcers. Cool. That works out.
And I really like the Halloween decor that they released.
Yeah, it looks really pretty. Namu like completely redecorated their like replaced as much as they could with the Halloween stuff.
That's understandable.
Yes. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just think like it's always fun to like, I don't know if you guys are the same way of just like it's fun to just kind of like mix it up of just like, yes, I could play through the entirety of this game, or
we could play with something else for a little bit.
But we'll have to see. Just because I know that we want to do more of Deep Rock.
Yeah, there's limited days of the week, there's limited times, and there's so many things that we'd love to do. So many bugs. Little bugs. Oh, look at the little skulls! I love them with all the flowers. They're so cute.
I just think they look really cute. I just want to like cover my entire base with them.
I kind of want to put down the paths, but I'm also a little worried about like, are they gonna be super just squares?
Oh, I don't know.
Hello, why does that fish look like they're in pain? You owe me a ship? Turn around killing them, it opens gates all sort of monstrous beasts to start sinking my stock. Okay. Just like me mother-in-law. Each time a bishop dies, a nasty beast called a witness takes its place. Lucky for Plimbo knows a way to pay a pretty penny for an eye of witness. Get me their eyes, buy a new boat, and we call it square. All you need to do is return to places you've killed a bishop, defeat the ferocious beast that has emerged, and bring me their eyes. Simple enough. Okay, so there is something that's like at the end of each thing. This fish.
There's a benefit through going through again.
It's in so much pain. Ooh. What is this? Elephant. Love that. Elefante. That's an interesting window. Where this would just be sitting on the ground though? Oh, I really like that. Do I have 50 coins like that?
Thank you, Mike.
Yes. You know I love everything that's like floral and stuff like that. The bomb. Ichor. Healing. Oh, this is where that thing that comes out of the darkness can pop up, I bet. Okay. Oh, I have an Eye of Witness. Here. About time, look at this squishy thing. You just have seen all there is to see and stood in silent judgment for millennia. Just like me, mother-in-law. Take this. Crown Bear might have some use for it. 3 more to go. Oh, one of these shards to get a new fleece. Ooh. Nice.
I don't know how you feel. I had like a fleece that I was like very much particular to over all the others.
So the very first time I tried a fleece, I tried the like glass cannon fleece and died very quickly. So maybe I need to unlock a different one and maybe I'll die less. Let's give these guys the crystal they want though. Gracious Lamb, you have once more restored this place to all its shining glory. As I swore, here is our offering return. Praise the Lamb, oh Lamb of Light. Oh, a little axolotl.
I was just about to say, I'm like, I really want like a follower
axolotl.
of him. Yeah.
Oh, that fellow outside, the fisherman, there's something off about him. It is almost as if you were, no, that would be too ridiculous. Almost like he's a fish. Maybe a little.
I think he's a fish.
Why does he want to keep... Oh. I'm sorry, their little crystal thing's kind of spooky. It just has a bunch of eyes drawn on it, really crudely. Creepy. This guy. His little like...
Yeah.
Let's get a little fish. Some little fish. A crab! I have 12 crabs. Is there anything more here? I think I did everything I can for this guy. His quest was really easy to complete because I had already started growing mushrooms. Yeah, I can't do anything with them. So I basically already had most of the things he wanted. Goodness, though. Let's see here. How much does it take to gold? Take Durnhold's confession.
Is it that he wants to die?
Looks like he said he didn't like a certain kind of food. We'll read his mind too. I bet it's only gonna say like I'm glad I was. Yeah, I can't believe I can't believe I had one-on-one time with the glorious leader. Very nice.
Such a good little follower.
Such a good little follower and husband. There's such a good little cult going on.
Yeah, it's really cute.
But I think I'll do... Let's do the first run of Shimura, and then that'll probably be it. Because we're right about the time. Ooh, rumbling. But we'll have our first... We'll dip our toes into Shimura. Oh, is this one like old or sick? Oh, it is old. Okay. Let's open up this.
Final area.
Final area. I've done pretty well, I think, of like a boss, a stream.
Yeah, you might finish it next stream.
Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna do the first run of this one. If we survive, that is. Zealous sword. And a Ichor throne. Okay. Because I know you are probably getting tired with it being an hour later.
I'm not yawning. You're yawning.
Oh. See, I much prefer the swords.
I was sitting there like, thinking of like I could technically start my stream an hour early.
You could, yeah. It would take a little bit for us to hop in, but
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm probably gonna just keep it at this time to make it easier on everyone, less confusing. But because it's not too bad, it's only 9:30.
I don't know. I guess that depends on how
depend
do
on the
people
day,
usually?
too.
Yeah, and also how do people usually join the stream? Do they join with the notification, or do they join looking at the schedule set time?
Oh, I don't know. People, how do you find us?
Yeah, is it based off of the time slot, or is it the notification? Oh my god. Everything moving around here far too much. Notification on Discord. Okay. That's good knowing that that works.
That's peaceful, yeah.
Channel you can check. Yeah, it's kind of... It helps a little bit, but it is still slightly vague.
I think I could have like a really detailed breakdown
And still
be like, I don't know.
I think it's at the point where we don't quite have... I don't know. We don't quite have enough to where it's really clear to see. You could always give it a shot, like next week, and see how you feel.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe when I'm done with bug snacks. Because I think after bug snacks, I'm going to be doing Elden Ring. Because, again, we had a 3-way tie on what game I'd be playing next. But the most people in chat were talking about Elden Ring.
Yeah.
And I got like a PM of someone being like, hey, I'm super excited for this. So the hype
seems
is
to
real.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Elden Ring's a fun game. Like, even if you're
I'm
like
not upset about
good
it.
at it.
I enjoy Elden Ring. I have, again, over 100 hours in it. Not good at the game.
Yeah.
Not building expectations. But
and I think it'll be fun too, because I'll probably try to. My character is still relatively low level. Like, I can still try to hop in and play alongside a little bit.
See, that's what I thought would be fun. It was like I can encourage like you and Timber, but then also like chat of just like, hey, play with me.
Yeah, like I'm here right now.
And then, yeah, maybe we'll
What
like
is this?
can help me with the boss or something.
Do I make an offering to get another tarot? Do I get this, or is this just?
Oh, do it.
Ooh. Okay. Recharging. Okay, cool. So I can get another tarot card. Yeah, because then if anyone's like watching along, they can meet up at certain points and...
Yeah.
Or they can invade you. Though I think you can't really invade specific people. But you can, you know, they can try in the area.
I don't know. Stuff like that would be fun. So I'm looking forward to that.
I kind of need the poop.
Do it.
So then I could upgrade more of the little houses.
My one, like, nervousness about it is just it's a long game. Again, I have over 100 hours in it. So it's like, I'll probably have to take, like, little breaks. Of just, like, every once in a while of, like, hey,
Play something else.
Yeah. Because it's just such a long game. Unless people are, like, really into it.
I know that I, like, when I was playing, I could get sucked into, like, hours of playing and just be like, oh, okay.
See, that's maybe that's what I need to get me past, like, 10 o'clock of just being like...
Like, what time is it? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look up, it's gonna be 1 a.m. and I'm just gonna be like, I'm so sorry, guys.
Ooh. Owie. I'm okay. I survived. Okay. That's where my singing comes in. Fear. It's the different brand of fear singing.
If I just sing at them, they'll die.
It'll make me dodge better. If I just scream. Wee.
Let's see if it works. Now you have to scream every single time you fight.
That's the worry.
It's like the lucky underwear.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, hammer. Yeah. I'll try it. I regret it already. Haha. Take back, C's. Sword. Better sword. All right. Oh. Hi, Shamura.
Hello, Shamura. What will you do to all of our followers?
I know. He waits by the rocks of the darkened sea at the foot of the long, sudden drop. Within the maw of pointed-teeth beasts, the stutter of the heart then stopped. Is he gonna kill someone? He was the fifth bishop of the old faith.
Kill Durnhold! Kill Durnhold!
Our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known as the name Narinder. But as millennia wore on, he grew discontent with his role. He began to question. He was gluttonous in his ambition. And in my imprudence, I loved him. For it, I lost my mind. For it, he lost his freedom. Can you fathom such betrayal, Lamb? Of your own turned against you? Would you like to find out? Oh no. He was the fifth bishop of the old faith, our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known by the name Narinder.
Is it Durnhold?
No! 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 I'm sorry!
You have to kill him! Can you, not? Can you, Oh! Oh! No! That is so sad.
Maybe I do have it only set to mods. You fucking call. I blame you.
Oh.
You called it.
Sometimes
A man
knowledge
of
is
mourning.
painful.
No! It's okay. Don't worry. I have a plan. I have a plan.
That is so sad.
My husband.
You killed him.
I had to. Ugh. Woo! You're not supposed to do that. Yeah, stay in there. I am not gonna survive. Oh, lordy. Super starving.
Killed him.
I had no choice. It locked me in the room. It was me or him.
You chose you.
I chose me. I knew what Durnhold would have wanted. Durnhold would have wanted to die. But do you really think I'm gonna leave it at that? Do you really think? He's not even here to experience it.
It's okay, we'll clip it for later.
Oh yeah, someone died. It's fine.
He's just gone.
He's just gone.
Forever.
Forever, yeah, uh-huh. Oh yeah. Why does it keeps making me want...
This is the last thing that we're gonna do, bringing back Durnhold.
Yeah. I have to wait for it to be daytime because everyone will be mad.
Understandable. For some reason, people don't like it when you wake them up in the middle of the night so that you can bring someone back and talk to them about faith. Maybe they just need to be more devoted.
Maybe they just need to be more devoted. Let's see if this will, if anyone, any lurkers, anyone want to hop in? As I take a drink and stretch a second. Oh, I like the name Nana. Let's do that. That's cute. Oh god, another one. Panana.
I like what they look like though. That's cute.
Look at that. That's so cute.
Banana.
Panana.
Banana.
Hey, fuck off. Everyone's sleeping.
It's almost daytime.
It is almost daytime, yeah. It will not be long. Oh, Kuro has a quest. Okay. What's up? I'm in love, but Thornoon doesn't know I exist. Would you gather 10 flowers from Darkwood so that I might woo them?
Aww.
Sure. I'll go in there. Alright, it's daytime.
Time to bring back Durnhold.
Time to bring back Durnhold. Let's do a quick sermon. Get everyone in here. I think I have a color theme with most of my followers. They seem to be mostly purple.
I had nothing to do with this, but I do support it.
Here we go.
Where
There he
is
is.
Durnhold? Okay.
My dear husband. You cannot leave. You cannot
Give him
escape.
back the necklace.
I think he still had it. Durnhold. Oh, werewolf girl has to level up.
So far, you're only married to Namu and Durnhold.
Yep. Mama is ill? Or Nana is ill. There he is. He's come back from the dead. Yep, he still has his necklace.
Oh my goodness, yes!
He's still gonna live for a long time. Your turn, hold. Mwah.
I miss you. You were gone for so long.
You were gone for so long. I'm so sorry I had to kill you. It's almost like that's, you know, the worst thing that could have happened to you is me having to kill you. It's so unfortunate that happened. Oh man. What a way to end that route. That's great.
That was a good ending.
I knew Shimura was gonna, like, I could feel it in the lines that he was gonna kill someone. Then fucking Durnhold. Oh, that was perfect. Thank you for the contribution to the totem. Alright. Do the last little tidies. Divine Inspiration. Level that up again. Let's see, can I upgrade any homes? Can upgrade one. Let's see. I think you are still on a mission. They're about to come back. But that was a good end.
Yeah, this is a good place to stop too. You have a few missions, you have a few build projects you can do.
Yeah, I still
Send
need to
Timber
get...
off in the future.
Yeah, Timber will be arriving back home with their meat, or they will die terribly. We'll find out. Oh, but that was so fun. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Let me move us over to hanging out. And let's see. Let's see who we're gonna end the day with. Huh?
I pinged you like an hour ago for it.
Ooh. Well, that was... Let's see. Oh, yeah. That sounds good. Let me get that set up.
Thank you everyone for joining us. This was really fun. I'm really enjoying Cult of the Lamb. It is one of my favorite games of this year. Like it's in like the top 10, I think.
Oh yeah.
Of this year. And if you guys want to see what we're doing the rest of the week, I definitely recommend that you go check out our Discord. or our Twitter, though Discord will have the most up-to-date information. I kind of forget sometimes to update our Twitter if there's any like last-minute changes.
Yeah. And we'll be back tomorrow with some Bug Snacks with Reed.
Yeah, we'll be playing some Bug Snacks tomorrow, and then later this week we're going to be playing more of the Operation Tango. We're going to get a view of the agent's side. The hacker side. No, the agent side. The hacker side because you saw the agent last time.
Yeah.
I was streaming. I was the one streaming and I was playing. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And then
check out Reed's YouTube. She's going to be posting, I think you're posting one tomorrow?
Yeah, I post every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you guys want to check that out, it's usually more wholesome, chill games. So I think they're cool.
Yeah, they're cute little games. I enjoyed.
They're cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed Co-Open, and I enjoyed the God, I'm blanking on the name of it. Beacon Pines, yeah, with the deer.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to be recording more this weekend, so.
Yeah. And then we are going to send you off to support our dear friend Kuro, who is playing they're playing some Gary's mod, actually. They're playing some, like, a Fallout apocalypse world, like an RP server thing, so that'll be cool.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, and I am a big proponent of supporting Kuro escaping from Elder Scrolls Online, so let's give him some support.
Everyone say hi from us.
Yeah, and we have our fancy raid emotes too, so that when you use them, it looks like this, and they are very fancy and very nice. So we are going to send you that way, and we will see you all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.